you a heart worth breaking. I've been wrong, I've been down, been to the bottom of every bottle. Stop words in my head, telling me we haven't fun yet. Yeah, yeah, oh, we haven't fun yet. Yeah, yeah, oh, we haven't fun yet. Oh, we haven't fun yet.
My hand, I don't know why that. Set a good example for others. If you know what is right and good, that is something worth sharing. If you see someone doing something bad or badly, don't look down on them. Instead, regard it as your job, your chance, perhaps even your duty. Oh my God, I pulled duty. I didn't show it. Honestly, because duty, I was not prepared to say duty. And now I've said it a handful of times. Should I start over? Are you mad? If you know what is right and good, that is something worth sharing. If you see someone doing something bad, or badly, don't look down on them. Instead, regard it as your job, your chance, perhaps even your duty to show them what you can see. What is a good person but a bad person's teacher? What is a bad person but raw material for his teacher? If you fail to honor your teacher or fail to enjoy your student, you will become deluded no matter how smart you are. Don't be judgmental. The concept of yin and yang, yin and yang, yan, are you there? Is Yan a name? It is, right? The concept of yin and yang, and then I go ahead and just say yang anyway, teaches us that opposites are intimately connected, light and dark, hot and cold, high and low. But judging these, calling one good and one bad is a mistake because we cannot have one without the other. By embracing both, we can discover their unity and balance in our judgments. I know, but it's so hard. The power of your thoughts. So it's like othering someone, making someone out to be the enemy, or just warring with an energy. Warring with an energy, we'll just call it. Warring with an idea, warring with a judgment of someone. But you are responsible for your thoughts, words, actions, your energy. So, are we creating hell on earth through our mind? By focusing on the judgment of someone? Is that what we're doing? I'm saying we because I don't want to be in this alone. You're with me, aren't you? Aren't you? I posted a video a couple days ago about talking about changing your direction at any time, that you have the power to change your direction at any time. And maybe that applies here. I mean, it does apply. It can apply here. I feel like heaven is a place on earth. Heaven is a place on earth. Heaven is a place on earth. You create it in your mind and in your heart, and being true from your heart. It can be difficult to come from the heart because your heart may be broken, or if you are being attacked, you're coming from a place of self-preservation, which ultimately comes from a place of fear, right? And it's like there's two vibrations. If we want to simplify this, which I'm talking about simplification again, which I did in that original video, there's fear and there's love. And there is, like, in my opinion, an ongoing, like, the journey of life is a constant battle between fear and love. And so if we're on the defense, we're protecting, we're not operating out of love, ultimately. Maybe we can see it as self-love, self-preservation as self-love. But there's a root there of a feeling of lack, of a feeling of fear. I must protect. I must guard. I must separate myself from the other. The other is the enemy. I am the light. This is the enemy. But I feel like in doing that, there's a mirror. There's other people. Your environment is a mirror. So it's like in doing that, it's like creating the problem. I'm sorry because I don't really know how to, like, give practical advice in this scenario. I mean, I'm navigating it myself, but it's like, I mean, it could be as, like, as plain as what you focus on, like where your attention goes, your energy flows. So if you are focused on an enemy, it's like you are siphoning your energy, your own energy, you're projecting that out onto an enemy. So it's like could be depleting you. Don't judge a book by its cover. There's a lot of stuff about judgment here. Is what you're feeding you? And if it is feeding you, is it actually nourishment, or is it junk food? Hey, did I do something there? So is this like judgment that you're casting? Is that feeding you? Okay, I'm gonna leave it there because hi.